Hello guys, we got a 407 Pujo in a house in the garage which the customer complained a leak refrigerant out within the space of a month. So we're trying to figure out exactly where the problem is coming from. When it comes to diagnosing leak issues on cars, I have to be a little bit reserved with that because there is a whole lot. Gabunet signposter. There is a whole lot that goes in, and it's only those who are really on a point, who are willing to dive outside the boundaries that the average people will dive, that will really harvest the information that is there. And the manufacturer knows this, and that's why there are a lot of heavy equipment which they have actually designed to help with that, because it is actually hectic. And that is those kind of information you are going to find in my course. However, for this very car, I'm going to analyze it a little bit and give you tips on how to find it. For this very car, I'm going to be using a very cheap method, which is just a foaming water from the detergent. And as a matter of fact, I've actually, here's it. So you just pour a detergent right here and pour some water. Then you need a foam. You need to press this foam just after a while for it to start foaming enough. Then you are good to go. Now you start looking for hotspots area where the problem is happening. Now for this very car here, the owner is very particular that they have solved the problem, but the problem didn't get solved, and while they were trying to fix it on a second time, it started having a problem again, and the mechanic told them they need to replace the compressor. That is where he couldn't take it anymore. So now, as it is, one of the easiest spots to know where a leak is coming from is you are seeing some sand right there. And he also did mention that while he was inside the car, when the AC is on, he was hearing the evaporator making noise. So he was expecting to drop the dashboard. Someone like me will never do that in just a split second. I have to go through the diagnostic procedures first. And that is something which I explained vividly in my course, because it's going to save you a whole lot of time. There have been that situation where customer was lamenting that it has to be the dash, and we should take it out. He paid us, we take it apart, and at last subjected every component right there into tests. That wasn't actually where the problem is coming from, so we end up wasting our time, but we'll get paid for it. So here I need to do a thorough investigation, listen to the customer very well and articulate whatever he has said, and analyze it and use it to compare with what I'm seeing here. A month's leak is not a huge leak. Or if it is a space of 5 days, that's a huge leak. I know exactly what I'm going to be diving into. I discussed that very thorough in my course on leak fixes. Now, on the other side, if it is 2 months leak, a month leak, it is gradual, and there are too many different results which have accumulated over the years from different car make and model. So for this one right now, I've shown you this. Let me show camera. After this, I want to show you guys this is just it, and look at it right there. And so since it's saying it's making noise in the dashboard, I wouldn't go that way. The only reason why I won't go that way, I won't go that way because the reality right there is that that is not where the problem is coming from. As for this one, this was rekitted and it's having a problem right now, so we'll have to chop this off and push it a little bit back, add another kit to it. But before then, I have to weld the kit before cramping another one to it, and that should be able to solve this very problem. So guys, I hope you guys enjoy this very video, and you can see there is just too much of above normal refrigerant levels which is inside here. But instead of using refrigerant, you can use a pressurized air to pressure the system so you save your refrigerant, else you're going to be wasting a lot of refrigerant before you find the leaks. So guys, now it's not enough. There are other procedures, like if you're giving your customers warranty, your warranty is what's going to make you stand out of the rest. You need to test the system after the leak fix and be sure there is no any leak. And those is what I exclusively in my course. So it is very important and pertinent for you to buy that course if you are planning to be fixing car AC for long term, different car make and model, because you can get free information enough to be able to make you whom you are going to be, to build a career on something. I've been in this field for more than 10 years right now, and not just in this field, I have a lot of knowledge which I believe is the prerequisite knowledge which you need when you're troubleshooting any car AC problem, regardless of the car make and model, and you get a faster diagnostics, faster solution compared to any other person out there. Then what works best, what has been my best practice over the year, giving different customers a long-lasting solution, and which a lot of them are very happy to go and drop me 5-star reviews in my page, and even going to the point of recommending others, right? And like I'm gonna say, this is one of the cleanest job in automotive systems. It's not really that dirty. It's not that dirty compared to mechanic jobs or transmission fluid. So I like it here, and the stress is really down. The stress level, even though it can get a little bit difficult to get your hands on trying to fix supercars, get the compressor out and some others, but you can compare it to rebuilding the engines and all that. So that's why I choose this part, and it has a lot to do more with intelligence than the stress that the muscles you have. So, and another great tip here, this is it. This is the detergent. You can make it and keep it in your garage, and just a little squirt into here, into whichever this thing you're going to be using to harbor the fluid which you want to be using to do the test. This is the cheapest way. I have the UV dye. I have other methods that are really effective. This one is also effective if you know what you're looking for, right? So he did also finally, that's what I'm going to be using to wrap this up. He did actually say that the other mechanic were saying they need to replace the compressor because the oil is turning black. However, the AC was cooling as of the last time he checked, and he have multiple cars with AC problems, so I need to use this one here to set the pace. So guys, this is gonna be a closing in end on this one here, and as preparation, the material here, I'm gonna be getting it back in here so I can reuse it. You can reuse it over and over again. Is the cheapest solution when diagnosing leak, and trust me when I say leak is the most hectic problem. Not getting the AC to work, but sealing the entire system to be airtight. No air is permitted in or out, because as soon as anyone happens that way, you're gonna keep the customer running back to your garage, and you're gonna be paying, right? More materials and fixing. To some point, you're gonna get frustrated and make him a refund, or he lose confidence in you and find another person. So guys, see you around. Should you consider to take a car AC fix as a choice in your career, then my course is your ultimate solution to cut down time, fast pedal the process, and cut to the chase, and get you in the front line to solving problem ASAP, up to manufacturer specification. So bye for now. I hope you find this video very helpful. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.